Hello, welcome to Grimbeard Gaming. Today is yet another installment of our Kill Team faction walkthrough. I think you can call it that, but let's get on with it. We are talking about Adeptus Mechanicus today. Ancient and powerful, hoarding and ambitious tech priests of Mars view the acquisition of knowledge as a holy directive. By rolling the appropriate dice on the tables on the following pages, you can also generate names and backgrounds for your Skitari kill teams. We're gonna skip that. We are gonna talk about the rules for it. So, moving a bit of terrain. There we go, and a big rock. Ah yes, let us have a closer look. So, they have a rule called Canticles of the Omnissiah. At the start of each battle round, pick which canticle of the Omnissiah from the table opposite is in effect until the end of the battle round. The same canticle may not be picked twice during the same battle. Alternatively, you can randomly determine which canticle of the Omnissiah is in effect by rolling a d6 and consulting the table opposite. Note that if you randomly determine the canticle, it takes effect even if the same canticle has been in effect earlier in the battle. So, if you choose them, they can only happen once in a game. But if you decide to roll them, they can have duplicate or triple effects. Or if you roll them every turn, it's going to be the same. So, the canticles are as follows. On a 1, the incantation of the Iron Soul. You can reroll failed nerve tests for models in your kill team. It's not too bad at all. Litany. On a 2, Litany of the Electromancer. Roll a d6 for each enemy model within 1 inch of any model in your kill team at the start of the fight phase. On a 6, that enemy model suffers 1 mortal wound. Which is pretty nice. It's pretty nice. On a 3, Chant of the Remorseless Fist. Reroll hit rolls of 1 for models in your kill team in the fight phase. 4. Shroud Psalm. When an enemy player makes a hit roll for shooting attack that targets a model from your kill team and that model is obscured, that hit roll suffers an additional -1 modifier. That's pretty cool. On a 5, Invocation of Machine Might. Add 1 to strength characteristics of models in your kill team. 6, Benediction of the Omnissiah. Reroll hit rolls of 1 for models in your kill teams in the shooting phase. That is not bad at all. But I do sometimes hear people going, oh, but it's only a reroll 1. Yeah, but it's still 16% chance that you roll that 1, so it is 20% chance that you get to re-roll your dice. And if you're hitting on a 4 or 3 even, let's have a quick look. They do have a ballistic skill of 3, so it is actually really, really good. So enjoy your re-rolls. Alright, they have some tactics. Conqueror Doctrina Imperative. 2 command points. Use this tactic when you choose a model in your kill team to fight in the fight phase. Add 1 to hit rolls for the model until end of the phase. If the model is within 6 inches of a friendly model equipped with an enhanced data tether, you can add 2 to the hit roll instead. There you go. Close combat monsters. For 2 points as well, Adeptus Mechanicus tactic. Oh, Protector Doctrina Imperative. So the first one was the Conqueror, this one is the Protector. Use this tactic when you choose a model in your kill team to shoot in the shooting phase. Add 1 to the hit rolls for the model until the end of the phase. If the model is within 6 inches of a friendly model equipped with an enhanced data tether, I don't know, you can add 2 to the hit rolls instead. God damn, that's good. 2 command points. But it's pretty awesome. Alright. Dune Strider. 1 command point. Use this tactic in the movement phase. When a model from your kill team advances, roll 2 dice and pick which result to use when making the advance roll. Nice. And it's funny it's called Doomstrider because they never stand still. Alright, so Gloria Mechanicus, 1 command point as well. Use this tactic after determining which canticle of the Omnissiah is in effect this battle round. Randomly determine the canticle of the Omnissiah that canticle is in effect instead. So if you're not happy with what you rolled, you can re-roll it. It's not too bad, not too good. It could be fine. Yeah. Alright, so first up is the Rangers, movement 6, weapon skill 4, BS 3, strength, toughness 3, 1 wound, 1 attack, 6 leadership, save 4. You can have up to 3 gunners and 1 alpha. They are armed with galvanic rifles, and up to 3 rangers can be gunners and 1 alpha. I said that. They have the canticles of the Omnissiah rules. They have bionics, so they have a 6 up invulnerable save. Nice. And they have the rule called Enhanced Data Tether. You can reroll failed nerve test for Skitara models while a friendly model with an enhanced data tether is on the battlefield and not shaken. And they do have the Omnispecs rule as well. At the start of each shooting phase, you can choose another Skitari model within 3 inches of a friendly model equipped with an Omnispecs that is not shaken. That model does not suffer penalties to hit or That model does not suffer penalties to the hit or injury rolls due to target being obscured. Their options is as follows. 1 ranger in your kill team may take an enhanced data tether or an Omnispecs. A ranger gunner may replace their galvanic rifle with an arc rifle, plasma caliber, or transuranic arquebus, the big horn gun. A ranger alpha may replace their galvanic rifle with one of the following pistols and one of the following melee weapons: arc pistol, phosphor blast pistol, or radium pistol, arc maul, power sword, or taser goad. Not goat, but goad. Alright, the vanguards, they are pretty much the same. They are movement 6, weapon skill 4, ballistic skill 3, strength, toughness 3, 1 wound, 1 attack, 6 leadership, 4 up save, and that's it. Vanguards, 3 gunners, 1 alpha, which has 1 leadership and 1 attack more. They are armed with radium carbines. And there's one of the dudes that can take an enhanced data tether or Omnispecs. And they can also replace their radium carbines with arc rifles, plasma calibers, and transuranic arquebus. An alpha may replace their radium carbine with one of the following pistols and one of the following melee weapons: arc pistol, phosphor blast pistol, radium pistol, arc maul, power sword, or taser goad. They have the canticles, they have the bionics, they have rad saturation. Reduce the toughness characteristics of enemy models by 1 whilst they are within 1 inch of 1 or more models with this ability. They have the Omnispecs and the data tether. And same with the ranger, they have the leader specialist, heavy specialist, comms, scout, sniper, and zealot. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Alright, the rust stalkers. Movement 8, weapon skill and ballistic skill 3, strength 4, toughness 3, 2 wounds, that's pretty cool. 3 attacks, 6 leadership, 4 up save, and you can have a princeps, which is 1 max. They are armed with transonic razor and short claws, and 1 stalker in your kill team can be a princeps. They can replace their transonic razor and short claw with transonic blades, and the princeps may replace their transonic razor with transonic blades as well. Alright, They have Canticles and they have Bionics rules. They can be Leader, Combat Comm, Scout, Veteran, and Zealot. Then we have the Sicaran Infiltrators. They have a move of 8, weapon skill, ballistic skill of 3 up, strength 4, toughness 3, 2 wounds, 2 attacks, 6 leadership, 4 up save, and the Princeps is 3 attacks, 7 leadership, and 1 max. They are armed with Stub Carabine and Power Swords, and this model may replace its Stub Carabine with a Power Sword, and Power Sword with a Flechette, Blaster, and Taser Gold. They have the Canticles, they have the Bionics, and they have Neurostatic Aura. Subtract 1 from leadership characteristic of enemy models whilst they're within 3 inches of one or more models with this ability. And as all the rest, nope. Same with the Rust Doggers. They have the specialist keywords, leaders, combat, comms, scout, veteran, and zealot. That's pretty cool. They have a ton of strange and crazy weapons, like a Flechette Blaster, a 12-inch pistol 5, strength 3, 0 AP, 1 damage. Pow! Shotgun pistol. Their normal galvanic rifles is 30 inches, rapid fire 1, strength 4, 0 AP, 1 damage. Each time you roll a 6 on a wound roll, it is -1 AP. The Phosphor Blast pistol, it is 12-inch range, pistol 1, strength 5, -1 AP. Attacks made with this weapon do not suffer the penalty for hit rolls for target being obscured. The Plasma Caliber, it has 2 profiles to choose from. The one is standard, 18-inch, assault 2, strength 7, -3, and 1 damage. They can supercharge it. Still 18 range, still assault 2, and strength 8, -3, and 2 damage. An unmodified roll of 1. On an unmodified hit roll of 1, the bear is taken out of action after all weapon shot has been resolved. Radium Carabine, 18 inches, assault 3, strength 3, 0 AP, 1 damage. Each time you make a wound roll of a 6 up for this weapon, that hit is resolved with a damage of 3. Not bad. Radium Pistol, 12 inches, pistol 1, strength 3. Each time you roll a wound roll of 6 up, that hit is resolved with a damage of 2 instead of 1. Stub Carabine, 18 inches, pistol 3, strength 4, 1 damage. Transuranic Arquebus, 60 inches range, heavy 1, strength 7, -2 armor piercing, damage D3. This weapon cannot be fired if the firing model moves during the movement phase. A model firing with Transuranic Arquebus does not suffer the penalty to hit rolls for being at long range. Each time you make a wound roll of 6 up, this weapon inflicts a mortal wound in addition to the normal damage. Pow! Cool. Alright, so Arc Maul. All of these are melee weapons, so range and type is obviously melee. So Arc Maul is strength +2, -1 AP, 1 damage. Short Claw is range, type, and strength user, and D3 damage. And a short claw can only be used to make 1 attack each time this model fights. Each time you make a wound roll of 6 up with this weapon, the damage suffers D3 mortal wounds instead of normal damage. Power Sword is usual -3 AP, rest as user and 1 damage. And the Taser Gold is strength +2. Remind myself, so around strength 5 when hitting with it. 0 armor piercing, 1 damage. Each hit roll of a 6 of this weapon causes 3 hits rather than 1. It's cool. I like it a lot. Alright, the Transonic Blades, +1 strength, and each time you make a wound roll of a 6 up with this weapon, the target suffers a mortal wound instead of the normal damage. And Transonic Razor is strength user, 0 AP, 1 damage. Each time you make a wound roll of a 6 up with this weapon, the target suffers a mortal wound instead of the normal damage. With all this information crammed in our heads, I made a small fun list, I think. These lists are not made for competitive play, but more to try out the rules for all the skills and weapons you have in the book. So I made my leader a Vanguard Alpha with an arc pistol and taser gold. I took two rangers, one comms, enhanced data tether, one ranger gunner with sniper and the arquebus. I took a Vanguard gunner with a heavy and the plasma tether. I took a ranger with an omnispecs. I took a ranger just normal. I took two vanguards without any extra equipment. Then I took a vanguard gunner with an arc rifle. Arc rifle are pretty cool. 24 rapid fire, 1 strength 6, -1 AP. So that is a small list of what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 models. You could easily go above 10 models. Well, I'm saying easily, not super easily, but you can go above, but I'm not sure it would be that good list. I feel that you need to have like the comms and an enhanced data tether for sure, and the omnispecs as well. And the heavy plasma tether is, I think it's needed. Heavy, not heavy, data tether and with a heavy dude on it. So yeah, that is the list for the Adeptus Mechanicus. I'm not really that into how they work and stuff like that, but I think this list would be a fun one. So yeah, and I think that is it for the very crazy Skitae Adeptus Mechanicus guild teams. That's a lot of crazy stuff in one list. All non-standard weapons and non-standard melee weapons, non-standard war gear, and everything is just one big pile of crazy in these guys. So much strangeness in one list. So I hope you enjoy this video. Click subscribe, hit the bell button to get notified. Maybe check out the Patreon if you are so inclined. And thank you to our current patrons and our sponsor, which is valkyriegames.dk. Anyways, this is all for now. I'll catch you later. Bye bye.